going, guys? It is Blake here. Today I'm bringing you guys a sort of different type of video. Um, I'll be doing a ton of more videos like this in the future. I guess instead of ranting in front of a camera where you guys have to see my ugly face for like 12 minutes, I figured doing these would be better. And I've been meaning to do things like this for quite a while, kind of just like talking about random topics and having multiplayer gameplay just playing in the background so it doesn't get extremely boring. In case you guys are wondering what game this is Destiny. I've been streaming a lot of it lately. This is Destiny Crucible PvP. More specifically, I think this is just like Team Deathmatch or whatever you want to call it. It has its own game mode. I think it's Clash is what it's called. Yeah, it's Clash. But anyway, in this video today, I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And more specifically, I'm going to be talking about like the whole competitive side of Call of Duty and just some stuff that has been coming to mind within the past 24 hours so since the game's been announced or officially revealed. The world reveal happened yesterday morning, and there's been a lot of talk on Twitter and stuff about how this game is going to turn out competitively and whatnot, and I just figured I'd make a video on it because yeah, why not? It's just been on my mind a ton, so I might as well. So I'm just gonna first start off by like just briefly going over what exactly has been confirmed for the game so far, just kind of the details that have been leaked out, since the trailer really didn't provide much information at all. Um, well, we know from the trailer that it's taking place further into the future. Not really sure how many years further. I want to say like at least 20 years further into the future. Um, Also, we're getting a new movement system. I wouldn't say new. It's going to be similar to Advanced Warfare by the sounds of it. It's going to have thrusters and it's going to have wall jumping and sliding, all kinds of stuff like that. And the maps are kind of the maps are kind of going to be designed around that and with that in mind. So. And then we're also getting character customization back, and that's kind of going to be added upon quite a bit. So that's always cool. Like if your game has character customization, odds are I'm buying it. Like because I just love it when like developers add that into their games. It just offers a much better experience in my opinion. Like I just love that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, those are just pretty much a few little details that have been, I guess, leaked. They were technically leaked for the game thus far, and we know it launches on November 6th. So, and there's gonna be a beta, so a multiplayer beta. So, if you pre-order the game, look forward to getting into that because it's for people who pre-order the game only. Oh my God, why did I even do that? Like, that was such a God. I just hate being sniped in Destiny. Anyway, so what I really want to touch on, because since most of these videos are mainly going to be talking about stuff that's competitive gaming and esports related, um, I wanted to touch on like competitive COD and just like where I think Black Ops 3 is going to be headed, like competitive wise. I know yesterday spawned a lot of controversy with the whole like, the whole future thing that Black Ops 3 is taking. Um, I think a lot of people are sick and tired of it, but it's here to stay, guys. I don't think it's going anywhere. This is 2015. I think most companies, for the most part, have moved on past like that World War II style of an FPS. We're getting new stuff now that's futuristic because that's what's cool and that's what kids are into. So um, that's just kind of where things are headed. But as far as this impacts Call of Duty competitively, I really don't think it impacts it in a negative way. I know what people are most worried about. People are mostly worried about the whole thrusting thing and like the whole exosuits and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if it's just because it adds like a new layer of like difficulty to the game or if people just find it annoying. In my opinion, it adds like a new layer of skill and or yeah, I guess like it adds another skill gap to the game, which I like because I feel like Call of Duty doesn't have like a huge skill gap aside from communicating with your team. It's a fairly easy game to play. The maps have traditionally been pretty easy to learn. Um, they're easy to get around, like, and they're easy to learn callouts for and whatnot. But I think having the movement system change a bit kind of it really creates another skill gap and like it's a lot more to learn, it's a lot more to grasp, and I don't know if that's what people are scared of or if people just find it annoying because it's not what they're used to. which that kind of just ties into the same category, really. But um, sometimes people get annoyed for stuff for no reason, so I guess that's why I just wanted to mention it. Um, but man, as far as I think where it's headed, I think I have a lot of faith in Treyarch when it comes to them making a good competitive Call of Duty title. Black Ops 1 was the first Call of Duty that I ever played, like, I guess semi-competitively. I did a lot of game battles and laddering in 2v2. I even had a team of 4 at one point, but that was kind of short-lived. Um, but yeah, I love Black Ops 2 to death, and even like when Modern Warfare 3 dropped, it just wasn't the same competitive wise when playing. It just wasn't the same. I didn't get that same amount of enjoyment, same amount of competitive feel that I got out of playing Black Ops 1 and 2. Um, Maybe that's just me. I don't know how other people feel, but I do feel like that Treyarch kind of put Call of Duty on the map, like on people's radar, competitive wise. They kind of um, they kind of just how do I explain this? I'm so tired that I can't even think of the proper word. They turned heads like, hey guys, this is Call of Duty. This We're making it competitive now. I guess you can say. Um, yeah, I would probably have to think. Probably have to credit them a lot to like where Call of Duty is now. It's a lot of them listening to the fans and like updating the game with balance. Unlike what Modern Warfare 2 didn't do, like it took them forever to like start balancing the game. As far as I know, it was pretty unbalanced. Um, but anyway, back to Black Ops 3. So it doesn't really seem like the community is taking it very well as of now. There's a lot of drama going on Twitter, like a lot of controversy regarding like exosuits and whatnot, and how it's going back into the future. Like it's Black Ops 3, it's a sequel. Black Ops 2 is in the future, so it only makes sense that this game is going to take place further into the future. I think people need to understand that, like, kind of need to get used to the fact that that World War II style of FPS is just kind of gone. Um, like I said, it's not something that really people are going to be into at this point. I don't think it's like us OGs might be into it, but like as far as like trying to find a newer and like fresher audience to get into Call of Duty, I feel like that they need that futuristic style. They need it to kind of compete with like the modern day FPS games that are out right now, and there's so many of them. Most of them are crap. But if you think of Destiny here, which is like I guess you can say it's popular. I wouldn't say it's that popular. Like it's nowhere near on the scale of Call of Duty. But like if you see what they're doing with like different movement and like that's what Halo 5 is doing now, they kind of need to compete with that. And like um, I don't know whether they're doing it just to add like a new layer, a new skill gap to the game, or like if they just want to introduce something new. But it just really just comes with the futuristic territory, and I think that's just the bottom line, really. Um, but I mean, I would tell the community just give it time because everything's really early. Treyarch has proven themselves worthy of making a good competitive COD title time and time again, twice now. I don't know how World at War was. I really can't speak on World at War, but I honestly think this is going to be good. And David Vonderhaar, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He also confirmed lanes for the game yesterday. Not really sure if that was a multiplayer thing. I'm pretty sure it was though. But yeah, he confirmed there would be like 3 lanes in most maps for the game, which is pretty cool because that's kind of taking on what traditional competitive FPS titles have. They usually have their own lanes and separate lanes and that kind of stuff. So far, it's looking like they are kind of developing the multiplayer with eSports in mind, which is a good sign. That's a good sign already. Like you already know they're listening to community. So honestly, I have a ton of hope, and I'll probably make more videos on this in the near future, kind of touching on the Call of Duty scene. I'm gonna get back into the COD game pretty soon. I'll probably end up grabbing Advanced Warfare sometime this week or next week, hopefully. Yeah, I'll probably upload some videos of that. But yeah, that's kind of just what I wanted to rant on today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. There will be a ton more videos like this coming soon. So yeah, like if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Peace out.